Welcome back to the Stoic Tube. Title: Sigma Male Problems in a Feminized Society. Have you ever felt like a man out of time? Like you're wired for independence, truth, and logic in a world that now prioritizes emotional comfort, groupthink, and conformity? Welcome to the silent struggle of the Sigma male in a feminized society. Number 1. The rise of the feminized society. Let's get one thing straight. When we say feminized society, we're not attacking women or femininity. We're talking about the shift in societal values from traditionally masculine traits like stoicism, risk-taking, and competition, to more feminine traits like emotional sensitivity, cooperation, and consensus building. In this kind of environment, extroverted alpha types still find ways to adapt. Beta males follow the script. But the Sigma male, the lone wolf who operates on logic, independence, and silence, he becomes a misfit in a world obsessed with emotional validation and constant communication. This creates a dangerous gap between how a Sigma male thinks and what the world expects from him. Number 2, the pressure to open up. One of the biggest challenges Sigma males face is the pressure to be emotionally expressive. In today's world, you're seen as cold if you're not constantly sharing your feelings. You're told that silence is toxic, that being reserved is a red flag, and that being self-reliant is outdated. But what society doesn't get is this: Sigma males do feel deeply. They just don't perform their emotions for public approval. They process internally, not externally. They seek truth, not attention. And so the Sigma male is misunderstood. He's labeled as emotionally unavailable, distant, or arrogant. But in reality, he's just operating in a system that doesn't value his natural emotional style. Number 3, the war against masculinity. In a feminized society, traditional masculine traits are not just ignored. They're often demonized. Being assertive, you're labeled toxic. Having clear personal boundaries, you're controlling. Refusing to follow trends, you're rebellious or antisocial. Being silent in drama, you're emotionally immature. The Sigma male doesn't thrive in this narrative. He becomes a threat, not because he's loud, but because he's immune to manipulation. That immunity makes him dangerous in a world that thrives on validation. A man who doesn't crave approval is a man who cannot be controlled. And so society shames him. It tells him, you must participate, you must care, you must conform. But the Sigma refuses, not out of pride, but out of principle. Number 4, the relationship dilemma. Relationships are another battlefield for Sigma males in a feminized society. Women today are often taught to seek emotional transparency, constant communication, and emotional nurturing. Meanwhile, Sigma males bring minimalism, self-discipline, and purpose-driven love. This leads to friction. Women may initially be drawn to the Sigma's mystery, confidence, and self-possession, but over time they may demand more emotional output than the Sigma is built to offer. The Sigma starts to feel like he's failing at something he never agreed to in the first place. He's not cold, he's just different. He loves quietly. He supports with actions, not with endless words. But in a world that sees emotional silence as a crime, he is punished for being himself. Number 5, the loneliness of not playing the game. Here's the truth they won't tell you. Being a Sigma male in a feminized society is lonely, not because he lacks the ability to connect, but because he refuses to fake it. He watches others climb ladders through flattery, emotional manipulation, or victimhood. He could play the game. He's smart enough, strategic enough. But he refuses, because the Sigma male doesn't trade his soul for acceptance. He'd rather walk alone in truth than sit with a crowd in lies. And so, society keeps him on the margins. In boardrooms, he's the quiet genius. In relationships, he's the misunderstood lover. In friendships, he's the ghost. Number 6, the Sigma's secret weapon. But here's the paradox. What makes the Sigma suffer in a feminized society also makes him powerful. He is not swayed by groupthink. He doesn't crumble under pressure to conform. He doesn't seek external permission to be himself. This makes him a silent leader in a world of noise. While others are driven by trends, feelings, and followers, the Sigma male builds in silence, loves with strength, and lives with meaning. He doesn't need to be seen to be powerful. He doesn't need applause to keep going. He walks alone, but never aimlessly.